For many traditional Catholics, the news came as a shock. On May 31st, 2026, the Marian Franciscans officially ceased to exist as a public association of the faithful. But even days after their suppression, many questions remain unanswered. Why would a growing religious community choose to dissolve itself? And what really happened behind the scenes? According to the friars, the decision came after a long period of prayer and discernment. In a detailed statement, they explained that the problem was not a single event or controversy. Instead, they faced a bigger challenge. Despite growing in numbers and expanding their apostolic work, they could not secure the practical and canonical support needed for formation, sponsorship, and future priestly ordinations. Because of that, they believed dissolution was the most responsible path forward. The Marian Franciscans had an unusual history. The community began after several friars left the Franciscan Friars of the Immaculate following the apostolic visitation of 2013. They were welcomed into the Diocese of Portsmouth by Bishop Philip Egan. Over time, they built a vibrant apostolate. They cared for parishes. They organized retreats and pilgrimages. They promoted pro-life activities. They launched Radio Immaculata. And they lived a demanding Franciscan life centered on prayer, sacrifice, and devotion to the Immaculate Virgin Mary. In 2019, 4 members were ordained priests. The future appeared promising. In 2022, they expanded to Scotland after receiving an invitation from Bishop Stephen Robson. But things changed after Bishop Robson's death. His successor, Bishop Andrew Mackenzie, asked the friars to leave the diocese in early 2025. Soon after, reports began to emerge suggesting that the situation was more complicated than many realized. Anonymous sources cited concerns involving safeguarding issues, recruitment practices, strict ascetical disciplines, and questions about how the community presented itself. Some critics also pointed to the tragic death of a former member who had struggled with mental health challenges. The Marian Franciscans strongly rejected these allegations. Regarding safeguarding concerns, they noted that no formal findings had been published against them. They also pointed out that Bishop Egan continues to allow priests incarnated in Portsmouth to celebrate masses, administer sacraments, and continue certain apostolates. The friars argued that this would be difficult to explain if serious safeguarding concerns had truly been established. On recruitment, they described a careful process. Potential candidates undergo interviews, health checks, and screening before entering discernment. They admitted that no system is perfect, but said difficulties can arise when applicants withhold important information. As for accusations of extreme asceticism, the friars firmly denied them. They stated that members are generally in good health. Claims that friars were instructed to eat spoiled food were also rejected. They explained that donated food is inspected carefully and discarded if unsafe. Another criticism involved the way the community presented itself. Some argued that the Marian Franciscans appeared to present themselves as a religious order rather than a public association of the faithful. The friars responded by saying this is common practice for many new communities. They noted that even Bishop Egan publicly referred to them as friars. Importantly, many of these accusations remain allegations from anonymous sources. Neither the Diocese of Portsmouth nor the Diocese of Dunkeld has published formal findings of canonical wrongdoing. Meanwhile, some members are exploring the possibility of joining another community with a similar mission and spirituality. The sisters associated with the movement continue their work in Dundee for now. Many Catholics have expressed sadness over the community's disappearance. Others continue to debate what truly led to its suppression. One thing is clear. The Marian Franciscans left a lasting impact on many people through their dedication, prayer life, and commitment to the Catholic faith. And while the community itself may be gone, the questions surrounding its closure are far from settled. For many faithful Catholics, the hope remains that the spiritual charism they embody will find a new home and continue serving the Church in the years ahead.